March 11th, 1948. William Randolph Hearst had a vision that the new medium of television would be the future of communication. It would be the primary way news would be relayed to the public. And that vision started here.
And it all began in this building on North Charles Street 75 years ago as WBAL TV 11 joined our sister radio station, WBAL AM, and started to broadcast a signal to the public.
Good morning. This is WBAL Television, a service of the Baltimore News Post, signing on for another broadcast day with programming on Channel 11.
Hello, everyone. I'm Deborah Weiner.
And I'm Jason Newton. We're your tour guides for this trip back in time. We'll take this 75-year journey of our station's broadcast timeline and show it all to you with old photos and images from the beginning to clips that include the modern technology of an ever-changing industry.
Throughout this journey, we'll be joined by friends to wish us a happy 75th anniversary, all with the hopes of bringing back some of your fondest memories of WBAL TV.
When WBAL-TV signed on 75 years ago, we were only the 19th station on the air in the nation, and that presented quite a few challenges. We not only had to educate our viewers about television, but we also needed to chart the course of how we wanted to use it both then and now.
Let's start by looking back at some of the programming that WBAL-TV produced locally over the years, much of which happened live in our North Charles Street studio as viewers watched it in real time at home. Live program production continued when we moved to our new state-of-the-art facility on TV Hill. That was in 1961, the place where WBAL-TV continues to blaze trails even today. Back when a television station's success was often based on the popularity of its kids program, WBAL-TV produced several of the best in Maryland. After school, watching television meant sailing away with Larry Lumen as Pete the Pirate, a fun-loving, misadventuring buccaneer who mixed cartoons with comedy.
And welcome aboard the fair wind for today.
Right after Pete the Pirate, the fun continued with a newspaper peddling paperboy named P.W. Doodle, played by WBAL-TV's Royal Parker. The program centered around Doodle's running errands and selling newspapers on a corner magazine stand. Just a big, overgrown kid who shared his adventures every afternoon. But perhaps the most successful children's show produced by WBAL-TV was my favorite, Romper Room. Boys and girls around the broadcast area tuned in each day to have class with Miss Nancy, who mesmerized them by being able to see them at home through the camera lens of her magic mirror, another hit for the station. Young kids around the nation began viewing the WBAL-TV classic through syndication. But more was in the offing. WBAL-TV took full advantage of the popularity of duck pin bowling in Baltimore with Pinbusters. The station invested heavily in the show by building a 2-lane bowling alley right in its studios. Kids from all over Baltimore came to compete for bragging rights and the coveted Pinbusters trophy. The show became a huge hit. Mirroring Pinbusters, adults had their own bowling shows with Bowling for Dollars and Duck Pins for Dollars. TV Hill also became home to another popular sport in the early days of TV, pro wrestling. In fact, WBAL-TV produced a wrestling show that was a big hit in Baltimore, pioneering production that has directly influenced the WWE, which you see even today.
Hey WBAL, it's Governor Wes Moore, here to congratulate you on 75 years of remarkable journalism. WBAL is a staple of our state and it's a staple of Baltimore. For over half a century, your team has done more than report the news. You've connected our communities. And at a time when misinformation seeps into our media, the importance of your role as a local source for news cannot be overstated. Simply put, you tell it like it is. Our state is grateful for your commitment to telling our stories. And as someone who's been in more than a few WBAL headlines myself, I think you keep it pretty fair. So on behalf of all of us, thank you. Here's to 75 years of outstanding journalism and many, many more to come.
While kids and sports programming became hallmarks of the station, WBAL-TV understood the importance of reaching the entire family, including moms, dads, and teens. Stay-at-home moms became glued to the TV set weekday afternoons with The 1 O'Clock Show and The Quiz Club, both featuring contestants vying for prizes. Then came the dancing shows. For couples, Jay Grayson emceed Date to Dance. For couples competed in ballroom dancing for a chance to win the Silver Loving Cup. For teens who loved doing the jitterbug, there was the Kirby Scott Show, TV's version of a rock and roll dance party. Many of the country's major rock groups stopped by WBAL-TV studios to appear on the popular show.
Hey, WBAL, from everyone here on the Tamron Hall Show, we want to congratulate you on your 75th anniversary on the air in Baltimore. It's a history that's full of leadership in news and entertainment programming, a history to be proud of. So celebrate it, because we're celebrating it with you. Keep up the great work in serving the amazing people of Maryland with excellence in broadcasting.
Hey, WBAL TV. Happy 75th anniversary. Here's to many more years of excellence in broadcasting in Baltimore.
WBAL TV kept up with advancing television technology and remained a pioneering station, cementing its status as a market leader.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
This led to a number of firsts. The first Baltimore television station to broadcast in color. The first station in Maryland to use a video cassette machine that used U-matic format tapes. Well, Channel 11 became the first station to operate a remote live truck, which was on display at the 1947 National Association of Broadcasters Convention. Even before hitting the airways, WBAL TV was on the national stage. Our first-of-a-kind candelabra system allowed 3 stations to broadcast from one tower. All of this to ensure our viewers received quality programming.
Hi everyone, I'm Lester Holt. When it comes to covering news, sports, and weather in Baltimore and across Maryland, WBAL has earned the people's trust for live, local, late-breaking coverage for 75 years now. Since 1948, it's the station folks have grown up with and still depend on for news and entertainment. Congratulations, WBAL TV 11, on 75 years of broadcast excellence.
Then came network programming and our partnership with the National Broadcasting Company, which primarily provided news updates. And unlike today's round-the-clock newscasts and alerts, viewers in the 1950s and 60s, they relied on brief newscasts throughout the broadcast day to keep up with what was happening across the nation and around the world.
When events surrounding the assassination and funeral of President John F. Kennedy were televised, it was not only the first major news event to be reported to the American people on television, but also the first time that live events were reported as they were unfolding.
Live, local programming remained a theme of WBAL TV beyond its infancy, and that mainly played out in That's right, our live newscasts. Our news themes were memorable and familiar.
From Channel 11, Maryland's leading news station, this is Action News.
Good evening, I'm Ron Smith. Stan Stovall has the night off.
The Action News team, weeknights at 6 and 11.
Played at the top of our newscast, our viewers knew them by heart. The news music would also be used in our on-air promotion production. We uncovered a few of those familiar spots with some familiar faces.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Stan Stovall. I'm Mike Hambrick, and this is the news.
Morning in Baltimore comes up so clear. So clear. Country so lovely, the harbor so near. The world keeps on changing, we're changing too. Working for Baltimore, working for you. You never shout it or say it out loud, and sooner or later it shows. It's shining, shining on through, a quality everyone knows. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside Maryland. 11's on your side. It's what what you demand of yourself. It's a standard of life, it's a style that you live. You take the time to care, to give everything you've got to give. There's a story, there's a glory, there's pride inside Baltimore. Maryland is on your side.
Over the years, it's our newscast that viewers have come to count on, and we have come a long way.
You'll enjoy TV 11 tonight.
Action News 11 will take you there. For all the times, the facts, the places.
Great moments. Looking good now. Moments. Knew we could now. Great moments. We've got the touch. America. You and Channel 11. Get to know us with Baltimore 11. Get to know us with Baltimore 11. News for the way it reaches you everywhere.
Action News 11.
11's on your side.
Working for Baltimore. Working for you.
Hello, Baltimore. Hello, Baltimore. Channel 11 loves you.
11 News tonight. Live, local, late breaking. With Rod Daniels, Marianne Bannister. 11 Investigates with Jay Miller. Frank Mann. Insta-Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Tasselmeyer. And Sports with Jerry Sandusky. 11 News tonight will continue.
As news programming began to expand, so did the need for more longer-form storytelling and news specials. One such program, Buddy, Can You Spare a Dime?, shocked Baltimoreans as WBAL-TV documented the lives of homeless men and exposed their heartbreaking conditions in which they are living. Building on that groundbreaking documentary, WBAL-TV went on to produce other riveting documentaries, including Africa's Maryland. Filmed in Liberia, the special prompted Maryland's governor to sign a sister city agreement with the Republic of Liberia. Survivors Among Us shot on location in Brooklyn, New York, France, and Germany, and told the stories of local Holocaust survivors. Rebounding from loss profiled the emotional season of a Baltimore high school basketball team after the tragic loss of one of its star players. And No Minor Crime, documenting violent crimes committed against Baltimore's minors over a span of 1 year. And who could forget the Star Spangled Spectacular, the history-making special originated from Fort McHenry to mark the 200th anniversary of our national anthem.
It is amazing to think that WBAL is celebrating 75 years as a Baltimore institution, especially considering I interned for WBAL about 100 years ago, so that math doesn't work. But when I was in school, BAL gave me a shot. Zero journalism experience, zero background in TV production, but they took a chance on a kind of annoying and very persistent college kid who just really wanted to see what that broadcast life was like. And so began multiple semesters of watching truly a master class. But I will be eternally grateful to this incredible station, where a bunch of very patient photographers helped me make a resume that got me my first job, that eventually got me to my dream job here at NBC News. But more importantly, it is a station, WBAL, that sets the standard nationally for what impactful, accountability, community journalism should look like. Happy 75th. Here is to 75 more.
All of these newscasts and specials called for better technology, which allowed WBAL-TV to boast more firsts in the industry. Our Robinson 44 news gathering helicopter gave way to SkyTeam 11, our state-of-the-art chopper, now the only news chopper in Baltimore. Channel 11 had the first mobile satellite news gathering system, which we called NewsStar 11. From the earliest live microwave transmissions to the latest cellular news gathering technology featured in our recent addition to the WBAL-TV news fleet, innovation and creativity have been the hallmarks of the station these past 75 years.
Hey everyone, Omar Jimenez here. Look, 75 years. It's hard to even conceptualize. Just think about how much has happened in that time. WBAL-TV has been there every step of the way. Even for me, I'm scared of where I would be if not for WBAL-TV taking a chance on me, but more importantly, setting the standard for what excellence looks like. So, congratulations on 75. I'm proud to have been a part of even just a few of those years, and cheers to the next 75.
WBAL-TV 11 News later became home to the big story, live, local, late-breaking news.
And some of those big stories even drew national attention, like the Baltimore uprising following the death of Freddie Gray.
And we can't forget sports and weather.
From Hurricane Agnes in 1972 to Snowmageddon in 2010, viewers stayed with WBAL-TV 11 News for wall-to-wall coverage and a front-row seat to the historic storms that passed through Maryland. When WBAL-TV came on air in 1948, it was nearly impossible to make a good weather forecast when you think about it. There was no satellite coverage, no radar technology, no weather computer models simulating the atmosphere. It was very difficult to come up with the data you needed to make a forecast. Today, it's totally different. Now we have a nearly steady 24-hour, 7-day-a-week stream of weather data that includes global satellite coverage, Doppler radar that can see inside of a thunderstorm and tell you which way the winds are blowing and see if there's a tornado in there. Plus, we have computer models that simulate the atmosphere and come into our office nearly every hour with updates. The forecasts aren't perfect yet, but it's a whole lot better than it was 75 years ago. And more importantly, with all this weather data, it's a whole lot more fun to forecast the weather.
To the WBAL team, congratulations on 75 years of broadcasting excellence in Baltimore. We're proud to be associated with you. Thanks for all you do for us and the Baltimore community.
WBAL-TV's production of sports specials is unmatched in Maryland. Our annual tradition of covering the Preakness from Pimlico shines like a highly produced network program. Each fall, we carry the Baltimore Marathon from start to finish, one of the only local stations in the country to cover Marathon live from start to finish. When the Orioles made it to the 1970 World Series against the Reds, fans could watch the game from Memorial Stadium or the comfort of their living room watching WBAL-TV.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kurt Gowdy of NBC Sports. With me, Chuck Thompson, the voice of the Baltimore Orioles.
When Maryland's Olympic gold medalist, Michael Phelps, brought home the gold, WBAL-TV delivered live coverage of his world record performances from London to Beijing, Athens, and Rio, along with post-Olympic specials. And when Phelps set the record in 2016 in Rio, WBAL-TV worked with our partners, the Baltimore Ravens, to pause a preseason NFL game in order to show Phelps' final swim right here on WBAL-TV on the in-stadium Jumbotron to a packed M&T Stadium crowd. Speaking of champions, we were also there when the Ravens became Super Bowl champs in 2001 and 2012.
Nobody does it better than WBAL-TV 11.
Now, WBAL-TV is the home of the Baltimore Ravens, with coverage on and off the field, including all preseason and select regular season games.
We're gonna do it and we do it well. The Baltimore Ravens on BAL.
This is the place to watch the purple and black.
Pump it up. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is gonna stand in our way.
One hand catch. Hey, Ravens on three. 1, 2, 3.
TV 11 is where the Ravens attack.
The Baltimore Ravens on BAL.
Hi, this is Brandon Hyde, manager of the Baltimore Orioles. I would like to wish WBAL-TV a happy 75th anniversary.
Hi, Cal here. To everyone at WBAL, congratulations on 75 years. Wow, you've been part of our community for as long as most of us can remember. Keep it going, and here's to the next 75 years.
Viewers let us know they want to be heard, and today we hear them through 11 TV Hill, our weekly public affairs program. But before there was 11 TV Hill, The Bottom Line, hosted then by current U.S. Congressman Kweisi Mfume, gave our viewers a voice. These programs debated current topics on the minds of Baltimoreans. North Star, hosted by Edie House and Pam Fields, and Look at It This Way, hosted by Vernon Dobson, specifically spotlighting issues important to African Americans. This diversity on camera started behind the camera. Before diversity, equity, and inclusion became hot-button topics, WBAL-TV hired Bob Matthews back in 1964. He was not only the station's first black anchorman, but in 1966, he was promoted to news director, making him the first African-American news director in the country. Today, WBAL-TV remains committed to sustaining an inclusive workspace with diversity seen in all departments. WBAL-TV tradition of expressing opinions carries through from our public affairs shows to our weekly editorials by our general managers. Topics that impact the community that Marylanders care about are subjects for our editorial series.
The first station in Baltimore to broadcast in color. The first with the satellite news gathering truck, a leader in news viewership. And now y'all are celebrating your 75th anniversary. What a great history of service to viewers throughout Maryland. I'm Deborah Norville, and from all of us here at Inside Edition, congratulations to WBAL-TV on 75 years of broadcast excellence.
The 80s brought a change in network affiliation. On August 30th, 1981, WBAL-TV switched from NBC to CBS.
Hello, Baltimore. Reach for the stars.
Hi, Les Nessman here with Mr. Carlson from WKRP in Cincinnati.
I know what you're thinking. Why are we here at Channel 11?
Because this fall, all the great CBS shows will be right here on Channel 11.
MASH, Dukes of Hazzard, Dallas.
Lou Grant, 60 Minutes. And I'll be replacing Mike Hamrick on Action News. Maybe Norm Lewis?
No, there's a possibility.
You should see us now.
To promote the change, some of CBS's biggest stars visited Charm City.
Baltimore, things are changing for the better. And now this fall, the Jeffersons and all the great CBS shows are moving on up to Channel 11. But the important thing about change is not to fool around with things that already work, like Action News. So now you get the best of CBS with the best of Baltimore, all on Channel 11.
Gee, thanks, Isabel.
Oh, George, eat your heart out.
The affiliation with CBS ended on January 2nd, 1995, when WBAL-TV rejoined NBC.
In 1948, WBAL-TV opened its studio on North Charles Street in Baltimore. Congratulations on 75 years, WBAL. From all your friends here at Access Hollywood, we celebrate your broadcast excellence and many years of service to your viewers throughout Maryland.
Today, WBAL-TV remains committed to bringing Baltimore the best through its local, syndicated, and network programming, a long-standing tradition at Channel 11, which means we must stay ahead of industry changes. As the internet started to take hold, WBAL-TV 11 and Hearst Television jumped in with both feet. Our initial foray into digital news coverage largely involved posting our newscast scripts online for people to read. Later came the launch of the WBALchannel.com, and our work to bring news and weather information to internet users skyrocketed. Today, our award-winning and market-leading digital sources boast some of the largest number of users in all of Baltimore. We have the largest Twitter and Instagram following of all Baltimore TV stations combined, and we are the go-to powerhouse on Facebook and YouTube. WBAL-TV continues to move the needle for the future of broadcasting with our brand new Very Local app. Very Local offers a vast library of on-demand local content at viewers' fingertips for free. Streaming content from 11 News, original series, local weather, and even highlights from our sister radio stations, WBAL News Radio and 98 Rock. The future of broadcasting is here now with WBAL-TV's Very Local.
Happy 75th anniversary to WBAL. Thank you for everything you've done for our community. You've been critically important to our community, and we appreciate it very much.
We owe it to our viewers to give back. So how do we do that? Well, besides on-air public service announcements, WBAL-TV partners with several nonprofits which help our neighbors. Through telethons and volunteering, WBAL-TV supports the Maryland Food Bank to combat food insecurity, coming to the aid of people when they need it most. Special Olympics Maryland wants people with intellectual challenges to live in a world where they are not judged by their disability. So WBAL-TV believes in that mission, evident by our full support of the annual Maryland State Police Polar Bear Plunge, jumping into the icy, cold Chesapeake Bay every winter to raise money for these special athletes so that they can have a more fulfilling life. Through campaigns like these, WBAL-TV has helped raise tens of millions of dollars that have a direct impact on Marylanders because we care about our viewers and our community. And WBAL-TV will continue to use the power of our brand and resources to build a better Baltimore and make a difference in Maryland.
Hi, I'm Chris Van Hollen, and I'm proud to represent Maryland in the United States Senate, and I'm honored to join you in wishing the entire WBAL-TV family a very happy 75th birthday. WBAL-TV has delivered the news for 75 years, serving as a trusted, reliable source of information for the Baltimore community. Our community is deeply grateful for WBAL-TV's commitment to reporting the facts and stories that impact us all. We're thankful to have had their 75 years on the air, and here's to another 75 more. Take care.
WBAL-TV, a 75-year history of educating, informing, and entertaining our viewers through high-quality local news and compelling programming.
Yeah, a pioneer in broadcasting, becoming a station of first and serving our community. WBAL-TV is committed to remaining the market leader here in Maryland. WBAL-TV 11, celebrating 75 years of broadcast excellence.
Thank you for watching.
This is a WBAL TV 11 editorial with President and General Manager Dan Jarvis.
This is a very special week here at WBAL TV as we celebrate an extraordinary milestone, 75 years of broadcasting in Maryland. It all began on March 11th, 1948, when WBAL TV hit the airwaves from its North Charles Street studios. And the rest, as they say, is history. And what a history it's been. Right from the beginning, our founder, William Randolph Hearst, envisioned serving the community through the medium of television. From Pete the Pirate and Romper Room to live wrestling and bowling shows that originated from our studios, WBAL TV has been a market leader in pioneering production. You can still see this today in our live, local, late-breaking newscasts, as well as our public affairs program and local specials, like our annual coverage of the Preakness and Baltimore Marathon. This is also evident behind the cameras. WBAL TV can proudly boast a number of firsts in television technology, including the first Baltimore TV station to broadcast in color. Plus, you've come to know some of the best broadcast journalists in the business. People you trust and have accepted into your homes night after night, like family. To learn more about our rich, vibrant history, you can visit WBALTV.com, the WBAL TV app, or our very local app, where you'll be able to watch a 30-minute local special highlighting our rich history. We hope we've lived up to the legacy of our founder, William Randolph Hearst, by providing you with quality programming that informs, educates, and entertains. From all of us at WBAL TV, we say thank you for choosing us as your local news source for the past 75 years. We look forward to serving our community for the next 75 years and beyond.
This has been a WBAL TV 11 editorial.